everybody, I'm Kellyanne Novak here at Kellyanne's Reiki Spiritual Healing. And today I'd like to talk about ownership. The reason I'm saying ownership is like, you know how you go to a store or when you go and you buy something, that's ownership. You own it. If you buy it, you own it, right? Well, it's the same thing with your body, okay? Ownership means that you own this body. Therefore, everything that happens to this body is from you, of you, from you. And here's what I'm saying, okay? Ownership means that you own this life. You take claim on this life, okay? If you claim this life and you take ownership of this body and take ownership of this life, that means you have to take ownership of everything that's happened to you. You understand that? All right, let me explain. For example, a little girl gets assaulted sexually when she's a child. Okay, let's say she's 6 years old. At 6 years old, she does not know what's happening to her. She does not know what's good. She doesn't know what's bad. She doesn't understand any of that, right? Now, to take ownership of something that has happened to you means that you accept the fact that as a little girl, you did not know. You didn't know what was happening to you. You could only feel what is happening to you. Okay? Your body feels things. Okay? It's a living organism. It feels things. I have found in my practice and through work on myself that when you look back at yourself back when you were a kid, okay, and you see something in that lifetime that was really, you feel was really, really, really bad. And you don't understand is why do you have guilt over it? Why do I have guilt? It wasn't my fault that so-and-so did that to me. Why do I have guilt over it? Well, I'm going to explain that right now. Okay? Now hear me out. The reason you have guilt when you've been raped or sexually assaulted is because your body does not know it's being assaulted. It does not know it's being raped. Understand this. Very important. Does not know. All your body can do is respond to what it knows. Okay? Follow me so far? So if you've been sexually assaulted or raped, in your mind you see it as rape or sexual assault. Okay? Your body doesn't know. So when you are assaulted or raped, your body responds in a sexual way. It enjoys it. Now, hear me out. Don't get all freaked out. I didn't enjoy that. That's wrong. No. I'm not talking about you. Okay? Listen to the words I'm using. I'm not saying you enjoyed being assaulted or you enjoyed being raped. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying these bodies of ours were made to enjoy sex. They were made to enjoy these things. So if you are raped or assaulted, okay, and your body responds like, ooh, this feels good, your instant reaction is shame and guilt. Don't go there. There's no reason to feel shame or guilt. Here's all you have to do. It is the easiest thing in the world, okay? We all have what's called the Library of Life, or Akashic Records, or whatever you want to call it. I call it the Library of Life, okay? Your life library is just outside of reality, okay? Just outside of this dimension. For you to let go of things, for you to deal with things. You always hear the words, let go of it, let go of it, let go of it. But where do you let go of it to? When you let it go, it's just floating around, right? It's still energy. Now listen, instead of letting it go, you library it. It is an experience that your body had in this lifetime, okay? So you get this experience, and it comes up while we're working on you, and it's really upsetting you. Okay. Here's what you do. Go into the movie theater. See yourself going into a movie theater, okay? And in this movie theater, there are very plush, comfortable seats. And you're going to pull up a chair, and you're going to sit back, and you're going to sit there, and you're going to watch your movie. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at the screen that comes up in front, okay, in your mind comes up. When that screen comes up, and the movie starts to play, okay, the movie's starting to play. You get to a part that really freaks you out. You don't like that part. I don't like that part of that movie. Do you run away from it? Do you leave the movie theater? No, because it's still attached to your movie, right? So instead, what you want to do is you want to snip that part of the movie out. You're going to take that piece of that movie. And you're going to say, I own this as an experience that happened to me. I own it. And I own everything that goes with it. And I'm done with this. So you say your name. I, Kellyanne Novak, or whatever your name, say your name. I, Kellyanne Novak, am complete with this experience. I own this experience. I am complete with this experience. And I'm going to library that experience. Okay? I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it in my library. The Library of Life. Now, when you put it in your library and you sign off on it and you seal it and put it in that library, nobody can touch it. And if somebody tells you that they can access your Akashic records, that is not true. I used to think that they could too, but no, they can't. They can access the things that you have not owned yet. They can access the things that are still there that are not finished. Yes. But can they access the things that are in your Akashic records that you've sealed? No, they cannot. They cannot. You can. You ever want to go and watch that movie just to get a feel for it again? You can go back in there, pull that piece out, attach it to your movie again, and watch it again, if that's what you want to do. It's all about choices, people. It's all about choice. Okay? So when I say take ownership, you're going to take ownership of all these experiences that have happened to you. You take ownership. Okay? You own them. And then you say, I, Kellyanne Novak, own the experience of such and such. I extract this experience from my life, from this life experience, and I place it in my library. I sign off on it. I seal it. I put it away. Done. Okay? You're done. You don't ever have to experience that experience again. Do you understand that? It's like if a lesson keeps coming up and coming up and coming up and coming up, what do you think that means? It means you haven't learned your lesson yet. The truth is, your body doesn't know you've already learned your lesson. Your soul does not know you've learned your lesson because you haven't put it in the library. You haven't said, okay, I learned this lesson. I'm done with it. I'm good. I'll never repeat it again. So you take it out. You put it in the library and say, bye-bye. about it anymore. Leave it there. Leave it there. So that when your time comes, when you pass to the next, when you pass from this life, and you're up there with everybody, all your soul family and all your friends and everybody that you were together with, you said, hey man, what was your trip like on Earth? Oh, let me show you. So you all go in the movie theater and you all pull out your movies and you say, this is what I went through. Look what I learned. And then you watch your movie with everybody else there. You see what I'm saying? How simple is that? When I discovered this, when I discovered how simple it was to just simply say, I'm done with it, I own it, I'm done with it, I extract it, I remove it, I put it in my library. Simple, but powerful, super powerful. So trust me, ownership, that's the first thing. Own it. Own your life. Own you. Own your life. Don't rent you. Own you. Own your life. Library the contractual experiences anyway. Contractual means negative or harmful or things that just didn't go good. Excuse me. That's a lot of energy. Anyway, when you own your life and you put it away, you no longer have to worry about it anymore. You are free. You're completely free of that experience. You never have to repeat it again. Not in any stretch of the imagination in any way at all. Here's an example. Let's say you're a soldier, okay? You go in the Army or Marines or whatever. You go in the Army, Marines, whatever. You're there. And you're witnessing things that you didn't really think you signed up for. Well, wait a minute, I don't like this. Many, many soldiers do this. They get there and they go, whoa, whoa, this isn't what I thought. Whoa, I don't like this. And what they do is they literally jump from their bodies. Seriously. They jump from their bodies because they cannot accept the fact that they are being used to cause such pain and harm and suffering to other people. That's what some soldiers do. The ones that are they're so in touch with themselves that they love and they're compassionate and they're caring. And when they go in the Army or the Navy or the Marines and they have to do something that goes against everything that they believe in or that they've always believed in, what do? They jump. Quantum leap, man, out. They jump out of their body. They do not want to be held responsible for what that body, that soldier does. It's called PTSD, folks. Post-traumatic syndrome. When a soldier or anybody is in a traumatic experience, sometimes they will, come on guys, it's okay, it's just outside. They will, stop. My dogs are barking at the people outside are doing some paving. So I'm trying to get them to be quiet so I can finish this because I'm on a roll here and I don't want to have to stop this tape and start over again. Okay? So what I'm saying is this. Because you as a soldier could not handle the cruelty or whatever it is that you're doing to those people that you're involved in the Army, Navy, Marines, whatever, okay? You can't handle it, you jump out. Your soul leaves your body. And what that means is simply this. You lose a piece of you. You become empty. And if you don't claim your soul back, if you don't call it back to you and say, hey, you need to come back here. I need my soul back. You bring your soul back. You say, I need you back, cleaned, purified. Don't bring that stuff with you. I want my soul back clean. Your soul will come back to you. And if you don't believe me, try it. Try it. You'll feel a tingling sensation when the soul comes back. You'll feel your whole body wake up. So when it happens, when you're ready, and you say, I want my soul back from that traumatic experience, you can call it back, but call it back clean. Own everything. Own it. Library it. Extract it, library it. Bring that soul back. Clear it off. Make sure it's clean. Clear it off. Get rid of all the barnacles. All the nasty stuff that's attached to it. Get rid of it. And come back to life. And come back to be you. Believe me, this works. It really, really works. If you feel that you have stuff that you've been carrying around with you for as long as you can remember, isn't it time to own that? Isn't it time to go, yep, that happened to me, but you know what, I'm done with it. Are you ready for that? You know, people ask me all the time, Kelly, you wrote that book. Why didn't you put it out? And I'm going to tell you why I didn't put my book out. Here's why I didn't put my book out. Because by putting my book out there, I'm no longer libraried all my stuff, am I? I pulled all my stuff out of my library, and I put it in this book, and that book is out there for everybody to read. So every time the book opens, what happens? More of that opens from me. How can I be complete with experiences that happen to me if I'm constantly sharing them with everybody? Right? How can we be complete with our life history if we're still sharing our history with other people? I realized this. I finally realized this. I don't need to put my book out there. Yeah, it was bad, but that's okay. It's done. I own it. Everything that happened to me, done. I own it. It's over. It's put away. It's done. That's the point I'm trying to make. You want to keep putting stuff out there about yourself in a negative connotation, in a contractual way. Contractual means this way, expansion this way, okay? Contractual means it's yucky, it's holding you back. It's like you're being contracted, you're being squeezed, okay? Expansion is putting it away, not letting it go. Putting it away. Put it away. Don't just say, I'm letting it go. I used to say that all the time. Just let it go. But that's not it. I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I did not complete the statement. Let it go is not what you want to do. Put it away is what you want to do. So no more of this, oh, I let it go, because you didn't. It's still floating around in the ethers. It's still there. It's still in the back of your mind. It's still there. So until you actually take it and extract it out, until you actually extract it out and you put it in its library, you haven't let it go. You have not let it go. Okay? So, I've gone on for 20 minutes. I'm going to close it out. That's why I just wanted to get here and tell you about ownership. So own your life, people. Own it. Own every aspect of you. Own every aspect of your life. Own it. And say, I did this. This happened to me, or whatever the case may be, but I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Okay? Extract it from your life. Don't let it go and float around. Extract. Put it in the library. Sign off on it. Close the book on it. Close the door. You're done. Don't keep bringing it back. Okay? So, this is Kellyanne Novak at Kellyanne's Reiki Spiritual Healing here in Las Vegas, Nevada at www.kellyannesreikispiritualhealing.com. Own it. Namaste.